wizard.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you're all having a fantastic day so far. God bless you all, and all praise be to Jesus Christ. Sorry for the late video. I got woke up this morning, and my daughter cracked the top of my PC here. As you can see, there's no longer a top piece of glass. That is shattered over there. It was an accident, obviously. Accidents happen. But I had a candle up here, and she went to grab the candle. Her mom was in here, but was on the phone with her mother. So didn't see her trying to grab the candle. She grabbed the candle, slipped out of her hand, hit the top of the PC, and shattered. So I've been dealing with that this morning. Today, I'm pretty sure I found some replacement parts, but if anything, I'm just gonna order a whole new case and just take the top off that case and put it on this one. So I apologize for not having a morning video to see what this price action might be doing, but let's get right into it. Right now, there is a pretty good move down. Money flow is coming out on the 15-minute. Your VWAP looks like it rejected off this zero line not too long ago. Looks like we're going to put in a pretty deep anchor wave, and it's not even pinching yet. Looks like it could go deeper right now. We are losing the previous day, and with the way it's looking, even on these macro time frames, the 1 hour, money flow is coming out. We are starting to lose momentum, and this is a very deep VWAP, which means she's going to ebb and flow before crossing back over and more than likely giving us a green dot. Now, I'm not going to say, because she could just blast right off, actually. She could just blast right off. But being this deep, I would think she's going to ebb and flow and maybe even reject off the zero line a few times. On the 4 hour, we are printing a red dot with some good divergences. We're getting a nice little trigger wave to the downside. VWAP is crossing over. But on the daily, we still got that little curve to the upside yesterday. She didn't shoot straight down, but she kept trying to curve up here. It's going to be important to watch in the next hour and 40 minutes what this VWAP decides to do, if she's going to continue to curve up on the daily or if she's going to take a little dip to the downside. On the 30-minute, VWAP is also very deep. Looks like we have a green dot. It could be coming soon. The VWAP is starting to shoot up. But looking at it, we're losing momentum to the upside. We're starting to lose the momentum to the upside. It is steadily going down as prices have gotten higher. Momentum has steadily gone down, along with money flow. Money flow is super thick back here when we pump. Along with the momentum waves, we pumped some more. Momentum waves were not as high, and neither was the money flow. Now, we haven't pumped higher, but we still have plenty of trigger waves to the downside. And the money flow is not as high as it was back here. So we're diverging on everything here. And like I said, we can probably see a curve back to the downside, like a rejection off this zero line starting to form on this 30-minute VWAP. And that is, we're starting to lose it as we speak. Let's go a little local to the 10-minute. Looks like, 10-minute is crossing down. You could see that curve. The curve to the downside, the so important curve on this VWAP. Okay, and looks like we could start building momentum. I'm looking for the previous weekly. I like good key levels. I like good VWAP levels, even some fib levels and spiral lines. But really, the weekly would make sense if we are going to bounce and if we're going to continue higher. If this daily is going to continue going up like we're seeing it now, we would need to bounce at that weekly VWAP. The weekly, the money flow is still making me nervous. On all-time highs. It just steadily stair steps down, even though you get a curve up, you calm down a bit more. Once the money flow comes out on this weekly, you can see curve starting to happen to the downside as well. So I'm still nervous. I'm still not going to call for new all-time highs until I see this money flow start breaking levels that we've already been at. If we're just going to curve up and continue down, I'm not going to feel real good about that. You got the rejection off the 0 line here on the 12-hour VWAP. You can see the curve to the downside starting to happen now. And man, volatility. I have not traded for about 2 weeks. I have just been sitting on my hands. I had a real bad losing streak, and I'm just perfecting the craft at the moment. Okay, better to sit out. I mean, I can miss moves, but I'm also not losing. I'm not losing anything, and I'm just sharpening my blade at the moment. But these would be the levels I'm watching. We know if we're gonna go higher, we have to get above 97K. Okay, where right now we got to flip the daily VWAP back to support and start climbing back up if we are going to go higher. But until then, we are losing the previous day VWAP, and if we're going to continue crashing down, I'm looking at the previous weekly, maybe even the previous Q4 VWAP. Like, this has a lot more confluence of support at these 3 levels with the Fibonacci, previous Q4 VWAP, and a spider line. Okay, now I'm not saying we can't hit, go up, and then come down. Okay, but these would be the levels I'm watching from 92.3 down to 91.5, 91.6 for a bounce if we are going to continue down and not reclaim these dailies and previous days to continue higher. But that will do it for me. I hope everyone has a great day. God bless everybody. All praise be to Jesus Christ. I'm out.